Welcome to my channel, DF. I am Jemmy. Welcome to Jemmy's Road to Spirituality. This is going to be a message, a guided message, a divine message for the DFs for the month of August 2025. I hope you DFs are well and you take good care of yourselves. I hope you're paying attention to yourself very, very much these days. The month of August, it's full of triggers and unexpected surprises. Of course, the 8/8 portal that happened yesterday. It was very significant, and it still is, as we takes us all into this divine journey of rediscovery and awakening and release, change of vibration, a change of pace, a change in your understanding, in your discernment, change in your soul. Your higher self is like looking more and more like you, and you are looking more and more like the higher self. You should recognize that within yourselves, divine feminines. If it's in regard with partnership or a masculine energy in general, you need to be already prepared and clean house and whatever you need to be doing for this partnership. Okay, if you're really feeling and the divine journeys like showing you this person or this court person that you're actually very much connected with, or even if it was a split or a separation between you and a specific person on the opposite effect or mirroring aspect, you should expect this person because this person is coming towards you. The card that jumped here for me is the King of Wands. Again, the freaking King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we are in Leo season. Okay, Leo, it's talking about loyalty. It talks about the heart, pure, true masculine energy. As me feeling that, the new divine feminine energy that is going to be very significant going through the season of Leo, it's going to be the sign of Virgo, okay, which is masculine in its, mental type of logical kind of, state placement position. Of course, Virgo is ruled by Mercury, which is a masculine earth sign, okay? Even if it has the aspect of feminine, is embodying the masculine and the feminine aspects of both. So, Leo, it's gonna be very, very much the masculine energy aspect, and Virgo is gonna be the feminine energy aspect, even if, as I said, Virgo is ruled by Mercury and it's ruled by logic, communication, understanding, transformation, dark night of the soul, following the star, healing, a lot of release of all those energies, the past energies that are not going to be, revolving around you or being, important and significant to you for you. Okay. Underneath the King of Wands, are actually not underneath, at the bottom of the deck, I have the Hanged Woman in the reversed. The masculine energy already knows that the feminine is not, budging, or she's not overthinking. Pisces energy for me, but the Hanged Woman can be everybody in the zodiac signs. Behind this, of course, the change of mind, the change of perception and perspective in regards to the situation is not the feminine energy budging, or even the feminine energy aspect of this person is not budging anymore, or somebody is not contemplating or thinking, overthinking a specific situation in regards to, taking action, the passion, the desires, the wants, specifically of this King of Wands. Even if this King of Wands is looking towards the past, for me, specifically here in this situation, This King of Wands is standing and is holding very, very tight his wand. And the wand is actually shining, sparkling at the end of it, on top of it. Because in some sort of way, he's grasping a specific enlightenment in regards to this feminine energy, even the feminine aspect, the feminine aspect energy of himself. He's looking for this specific feminine energy. He already knows this specific energy in regards to this situation. Okay, divine feminines. And he's not overthinking it, or he already did this contemplation period, season, whatever it might be. And it's time for him with the Hierophant, the next card here, to actually wake up. It's an awakening happening here in the season of Leo in the month of August 2025 in regards to this person and this situation. I was thinking to title this message, What is Going On with the DFs, with the Divine Feminines in general. But the message came to this. And I heard and I felt something in regards to the heart, because there is so much logic in the Divine Feminines, and it was for a very long time. Maybe Taurus aspects in the Divine Feminines and Divine Masculines aspects as well. Like Taurus Moon, Taurus North Node, something specifically in regards to enlightenment and awakening, seeing through the veil. Good message. The next card that I have here is the Princess of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So he's very conscious about specifically something that came, mentally, logically towards the divine feminine or the feminine energy, but it's a princess. So it's something premature, immature in regards to this understanding of this King of Wands, which is embodying here the Hierophant calling. Okay, there is a specific revelation, mental activation in regards to the truth, in regards to information, messages. And the next card is the Emperor, the fifth card, which is Aries energy. So this person is a leader in the three-dimensional aspect. This person is called, this masculine energy is called in the 5D and the 3D aspect here, to take action and not contemplate, think, overthink a situation, because of the specific calling, awakening that is actually happening to this person. He received a specific message of contemplation, revelation in regards to this position of this person in the three-dimensional aspect. This person is called to take action. This person is called to come forward and stay in their power, maturity, and decision and authority, maturity and decision making, and just sit on the throne of his calling and his desires, wants, and decisions and authority. Okay. The next card is the Eight of Pentacles. So this person is hard at work. This person is called in the three-dimensional aspect as well to build and rebuild something, nurture something, master their craft, to take a master in their abilities in the three-dimensional, to bring justice and balance here with the next card, which is the Justice card. 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm going to take two more because the number that I heard is number 9 that I'm supposed to work here with. The next card is the Eight of Swords in the reverse and the Ten of Wands in the reverse. And the last card that I see here, it's the Seven of Wands upright. Okay. Justice. Libra season is going to be very important, very relevant for you as well. Eight of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again. but this is in the reverse. Somebody is not trapped in their mind, somebody knows the truth. And the Ten of Wands in the reverse, that tells me with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy that a burden has been dropped. The feminine energy is not showing any type of interest in regards to taking responsibility for whatever is not their cause. That's why this King of Wands is looking on the other side in regards to this situation. He's very interested internally in their heart, in their spirit, in their soul in regards to this person, but he keeps themselves busy in order for them to manifest something for them in this present moment and in the future. But they know they need to take a specific step forward, okay? And they know that the feminine is not trapped mentally. They're not confused in regards to the situation. They dropped any type of relative acknowledgement, even in regards to a specific situation, maybe in regards to this King of Wands. And this King of Wands really wants to jump, but he doesn't know where to jump because the feminine energy is really defending their position. They are victorious in regards to specific truth and facts. I heard facts of this situation of this King of Wands. The feminine energy knows the truth about this person. Okay, let me take a little bit more in regards to this situation. Somebody doesn't know, doesn't want the other person to know that they know that they have been attacked or under attack. As well, they know that the other person is attacked as well, and through the other person both people are attacked. So that's why the person that is standing or still in a specific situation with a specific person or situation, they they provoke whatever type of entities and people around them, surrounding the situation, surrounding these persons, this masculine. Maybe this is the feminine knowing that the masculine is allowing other people to interfere with attacks and psychic attacks and evil eye or whatever it might be to actually stop this connection or this situation. The High Priestess jump facing down here. I have the Fool at the bottom of the deck, the Three of Swords upright, the Tower upright, the Sun at the bottom of the deck, the King of Swords, the Moon, the Ten of Cups, Temperance. We have Temperance and the Five of Pentacles. So somebody left a situation, okay? Both people might abandon the situation, or maybe this masculine energy left a specific situation because of the balance of the divine with the Temperance, this Kundalini awakening and alignment within themselves. So yeah, my tarantula here sits specifically on the Ten of Wands. I have a huge tarantula made of plastic, one of my kids' toys here on my desk. I found it the other day, and for me, the tarantula signifies feminine energy. Okay, so yeah, so it's something in regards to this King of Wands that really wants to go towards the feminine energy, is very, very attracted and compelled by the feminine energy. This feminine energy is not any other but the High Priestess, which is Pisces energy. This person is like moving forward, jumping from a cliff with this Fool here. Um, because something happened in regards to the awakening of this masculine energy here with the Tower, clarifying the Hierophant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 major arcanas. Very interesting. Actually, 7, 8. I have 8. I have the Sun and the Moon separated by the King of Swords. going to take temperance here and another one. Let's see what else the spirit wants to clarify. What is going to come and hand in the understanding of this situation. One card turns, the Eight of Wands, and the Strength card at the bottom of the deck, with the Princess of Cups, Queen of Swords, and now the Three of Swords in the reverse. Ooh. Okay. Something happened here. I mean, it was a surprise for this High Priestess in regards to this person. As well, the High Priestess knows now that the Divine Masculine needs to look for justice and just to straighten themselves and put themselves to a harsher, work within themselves in order for themselves to receive balance for themselves. Beside this situation, they cannot do anything for this Divine Masculine. You Divine Feminines, you cannot do very much for a specific Divine Masculine that is not didn't want it to work on themselves, didn't want it to pay attention or listen to the messages, dreams, visions, revelations, acknowledgments. I have a little fucking fly here. This person didn't want it to do the work. This person didn't want it to acknowledge the truth of the situation, and somebody left. The masculine energy is looking for the feminine energy, but the feminine energy with the High Priestess already knows the truth and already knows what is going to happen in the future. And the situations for the moment, of course, everybody takes whatever resonates and works for them in their situation. The feminine energy knows that the season of Leo is gonna realign themselves within themselves and with the other person. uh, it brings today brings a lot of happiness for the Divine Feminine, because the feminine energy understood their place in regards to the situation. And of course, it's not about forcing. We are not gonna force something that is not meant for us. Feminine energy, okay. The feminine energy receives messages during the night with the moon and the sun, and during the day from a specific communication that it's supposed to come from the Divine Masculine or a specific Divine Masculine. Not necessarily their own Divine Masculine, okay. But the feminine energy chose their own happiness to celebrate and to reunite within themselves. And if it's gonna be possible, they're gonna reunite with this person, because God is good, God is merciful, God is made the sacrifice for them to actually be able to move forward. And starting with the season of Leo, the feminines are going to move much strong and much quicker than they were before. Of course, feminine energy, pay attention to your dreams, revelations, and visions during the day and during the night. And of course, the messages through your intuition, through your gut instinct that are going to be sent to you. You are strong enough and powerful enough within yourself to build and rebuild everything that it might have been broken down, burned down by the divine, or just, uh, the specific let down in specific situations that happen, for you to understand feminine energy, that you are so much more than this world, or this whatever reality that this world, the system and the programming of this world try to do to you since you were born, since you were, born, and in, of course, born, raised, and formed, programmed in the families and in the situations that you have been thrown, and allowed, for you to understand the truth. You have faith. You say yes to the divine's calling For you, it's much more important for you to be okay, and it's going to be important for you to be okay and to rise even higher than you were before. Of course, expecting for the proper communication and discernment in the mental abilities and your wit, okay, in your understanding, your perception of the truth of the situation and the truth, the universal truth that exists, that the divine has set in place, and nobody and nothing is going to be able to modify or change, okay. Leo, it's very significant here, the strength as well as the bottom of the deck. Let me take a few more messages from the Rider-Waite and clarify a little bit in regards to this masculine energy that it seems the divine wants us to know some things about. The Queen of Wands and the Hermit, is in the reversed. This masculine energy deals with a specific Aries, Leo, Sagittarius woman that is in the reverse. That is not gifted in any kind of way. She is not prepared. She is not who she showed that she was. She's somebody that is fake, somebody unreliable, somebody that doesn't have any, inner understanding. Maybe they have a specific darkness, but they consider that they don't need to contemplate in regards to the truth or situations. That's why this person that celebrated very, very quickly with a specific person in a specific or these specific situations are, lost, and they shown their true faces and the truth essence of themselves and their work and abilities or whatever it might be. But this is not the case of of the DF, of the divine feminine. Messages. I see the Tower at the bottom of the deck, but now we have the Page of Pentacles and the Star jumped here. Aquarius energy, healing time for these the divine masculines. Another card facing down. The Ten of Swords. Nine of Cups. Queen of Wands. Three of Cups in the reverse. Five of Swords in the reverse. A true Queen of Wands, which is gifted. Somebody that is gifted, very well prepared. That their third eye was open. Ace of Wands jumped as well. A true match of the King of Wands that is the first energy that came here in the message for you, Divine Feminines. The real one is upright and she is fulfilled within their own emotions, feelings, and life. They rebuild their life and they do everything possible for them to be okay and everybody else to be okay. The other person that they dealt with that was a fake one, the one in the reverse, she considered that she knew much better, but she was very, very much mistaken. That's why she misguided and misplaced everything in regards to this person, this King of Wands. Is their mistakes is not anybody's mistake. It's this person that really pretended, probably a copycat, a very fake person. I mean, somebody that didn't have much of a character or personality. The Four of Wands jumped facing down as well. The Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Two of Cups. Queen of Swords. High Priestess. The Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the King of Wands upright and the Justice upright. and the Nine of Pentacles upright, and the Divine Partners upright, and the Wheel of Fortune, and again the Five of Pentacles. King of Cups. You Divine Feminines, you might have left somebody that is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, King of Cups in the past, and you left this person in the cold. They left you in the cold, but now this person feels that you're out in the cold by yourself, and you're living your life, and you're doing your own kind of thing. That's why you're looking towards somebody else, which can be this King of Wands, which you are destined to be with, or the divine is showing you moving towards this person, because there's something fated and destined in regards to you. You're going to receive justice with this person. This person has has been betrayed. You both have been betrayed to death, even killed, murdered in past lives, up to 10 lifetimes ago, because we have the Ten of Swords upright and the Ten of Wands in the reverse. The Ace of Wands, there is a spark of life, passion, desire, want between you guys. You both have received cups of, empty cups of love before, multiple empty cups, full of empty words, fakeness. Um, you have been cheated, you have been betrayed in many kind of ways. You have been bamboozled and screwed, and emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, in any kind of way. And you have been juggled. So you have been, thrown like pieces of crap. You were like some crap for some people that you dealt with in the past and you chose. But as well, the feminine energy knows that she was juggled with another person. And the divine masculine should acknowledge this. That's why the divine feminines are looking for friendship, because specifically for some specific divine feminines, they didn't have friendship, true friendship with their partners in the past, because of toxicity, because of betrayal, because of blindness. Queen of Swords. Yes, the masculine energy that you're dealing with, they are specifically predominantly Taurus, Aries, Leo, Libra in their charts. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but not very much, but very mature in regards to their communication towards you. But with the Eight of Swords in the reverse, they are kind of like in the fragmented air energy of the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Excuse me. They've been stolen, they've been betrayed, they have been lied to, bamboozled, mind fucked in multiple occasions. And they give their loyalty and they put up with people that actually burden them and made them feel responsible for them. And they charged them with baggage that it was not their own responsibility and irresponsibility from other people shown towards them, towards these divine masculines. And again, we have the energy of the King of Swords with the King of Wands in the first deck, the Mystic Mondays, near the sun, between the sun and the moon. So it comes a level of maturity where this King and Queen of Swords from this other deck, it's coming to its rightful placement and time, and in the way that they are supposed to communicate in the beginning, but they were too immature to. And the feminine energy knows that the masculine energy was very mature in regards to communication and putting things clear on the table, or just saying what they needed to say even if they understood wrong something in regards to the divine feminines. They should have come forward and be mature about it. And this masculine energy now sees that this feminine energy is really really keeping to themselves, again with a high priestess. This feminine energy, you feminine energies, you are sanctified by the divine, by the Most High God. You are anointed by the Most High God. You are a keeper of secrets. You're not going to reveal yourself and throw yourself into any kind of situation, any kind of person. Maybe, the divine masculine heard rumors and gossip about the divine feminine in regards to them being promiscuous, going with multiple men or in different relationships during the years, in the last maybe up to 10 years, let's say, between 2 and 10 years. Actually, the last couple of years, it was different because in the way that the divine masculines were played in regards to their situations, the situations that they chose against themselves and against the divine feminines and against the divine, this high priestess is just very, very much keeping to themselves. This Queen of Swords, she's very reasonable and witty and very smart and intelligent, but she's very cold, detached, and jaded. She's gonna cut you straight, straight on, straight on. Is not gonna play with you. And that's why this feminine energy, this High Priestess, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, upright. It's the same three suits that appear from the first deck, a mirroring of the suits embodied here by the feminine energy and the masculine energy. So these two people are very compatible, quite a match. And again, the King of Wands here is looking towards the Ten of Wands in the reverse. They need to put burdens down, and it's a mirroring effect of what they saw that the feminine energy was kind of forced to do when she dropped this situation with them. Justice is coming. The King of Wands in this deck, in the masculine's deck, it's sitting on their throne, while in the first deck, the feminine energies deck, for me, he is standing up, contemplating where is going to be their next step. Maybe the feminine energy is wishing for the divine masculine, the King of Wands, to step towards them, but they kind of see the divine masculine, this King of Wands, sitting down, waiting for an opportunity to balance here with the justice, balance the situation, balance themselves, and balance this, approach or plan attack, because they're planning something. This masculine energy right now, it's independent. They could be single. They're looking for their rightful partner with the divine partners here, and they're waiting for the divine timing that they don't know how long it's going to take. So, in a kind of, very, very conclusive kind of way, the masculine energy is waiting for the time when they can or they're going to be able to approach the feminine energy, the divine feminine. But the feminine energy has left the building, so they don't know what they're going to do. This is a little bit impatience and worry in regards to the divine masculine. All right, the Five of Swords in the reverse. Mm. King of Swords. Again here, the Sun. Four of Swords. Knight of Cups. Page of Swords. Oof. Yeah. Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Minus the Four of Swords plus the Four of Swords. Somebody's like resting, rejuvenating very much in the month of August. It's they could be a Leo because it's their birthday month, so it's month of Leo. Happy birthday, Leos! Congratulations for another solar year finished for you, and another one starting right now. King of Swords again. The fact that they're contemplating very much in this rest, rejuvenation, being solitary. They're contemplating what approach they should take. Um, in their communication, in the way that they're going to put, the message out there, in the way that they're going to come. They know that the feminine energy as well is taking some time off away from the situation. The masculine expects, to, I mean, in some kind of way, with this Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups, there is a stalker in the middle, or this masculine is a stalker as well. Somebody is watching the divine masculine or the masculine energy, or both. This is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and is looking towards this masculine when it's gonna come and make a move and just bring a message, an offer of emotion with a Knight of Cups here. But this masculine energy only wants the reciprocity, giving and receiving. Of course, this person was unfair in the past towards this feminine energy, and the feminine knows the injustice and the imbalance of the situation. Now they want to make things right. They see each other. They see the other person as being, growing old with them, having a family, building things together, being together, celebrating life, and being happy together. Okay, but they know that they're watched, and many people look at them. Maybe this person is quite young. They're in the public eye with the Emperor here and the Ace of Swords. This is the truth. This person wants to come quickly with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. They want to come quickly, but they don't want to make the same mistake, going quickly into a relationship or towards a relationship. They're going to try to take it easy. They're going to try to build a friendship, to know the feminine energy, understand the feminine energy. This person is not necessarily in a rush, but they are in a rush. It is a contradiction. I don't know how to put it else. Okay. But yeah, expect the unexpected, divine feminines. This is going to be very, very urgent for you to prepare yourself for, and understand that a specific person is going to come towards you. This specific person might be your divine masculine, your DM. You have a specific soul contract with this person. This person failed you in the past. They betrayed you. They dropped you for, for whatever the fucking shite they took. But it was not the correct shite. Okay? It was a trap. It was a misfit. It was a lie, fake pretense from the beginning in regards to this situation of these divine masculines. Of course, guys, take whatever resonates, leave the freaking rest. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but it's going to resonate with many of you. All right. Thank you very much, Divine Feminines, for being here with me at this time. I wish you the best for the month of August 2025. I hope I'm going to be able to do more messages and, bring more, opportunities for you to understand the truth or see some things if you're interested, of course. Thank you very much for being here. Peace, love, and light to all of you. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.